We really went for a fantasy but realism look for Guild Wars 2. What our main focus was to create a beautiful world that people could connect with, but also make it believable in the way we deal with materials, the way we deal with skin and our bodies. We want those aspects to have a believable, beautiful feel to them, and also we specifically didn't want to get too gritty and grimy and dark and moody. We wanted to keep it light, we wanted to keep it beautiful. With Guild Wars 2, because we have the 5 races, it also allowed us to create more variety. I mean, the Sylvari are made out of plants, and you can see in their skin and their hair, you can tell that that's a leaf, and then that's a plant, and it's incredibly well crafted. With our human faces, with our human bodies, they're believable. You look at that and go, yeah, I could see that that's a person that I could talk to. The Char, just a huge badass cat race that are just visceral. Asura, they have a great level of personality. They can be very cute and they can be very nasty. And one of the ways we kind of designed them was to be something that on initial viewing you're like, oh, look at those cute little guys, and then when they get pissed off they're like, and they have sharp little jaggedy teeth. And the Norn, they're big barbarians. They hearken towards the humanoid, but we wanted to do something more epic with them. Like the male Norn, he's a giant. They're 12 feet tall. They're incredibly muscular. Just a guy that comes in and bashes things around.
Run back to Holbrecht and play with your toys.
Now, the female Norn was a bit of a challenge. So how do you get something that is 12 feet tall, that can fit, that looks believable with a male Norn, but also has a femininity and an attractiveness, and isn't going to like, well, that's just like a massive beast of a woman. With our races, I think there's something in there for everybody. Everything starts with an idea, and everything starts with a sketch, with a concept. Some of the concepts are more production levels concepts, so it's just getting the information, more like a blueprint. And then some of the concepts are just amazing pieces. I mean, it all stems from Daniel Dochu. He is an incredibly gifted and talented concept artist. And when he went to create his, well, basically when he goes to find people, he tries to find people who are incredibly skilled in their field. When he builds his concept team, he goes out specifically to find people who have a voice, who have an amazing talent, and he can help build up and teach and learn from and create just amazing artists. And in that culture, when you work with amazingly gifted people, it just continues to grow on itself. You're always getting inspired, and you're always going, hey, look at this art. You know, it shouldn't be kept behind closed doors. It should be used as something that is in the forefront. This is something that, these are amazing pieces of art. They should be on display. They should be telling the rest of the world what Guild Wars is all about.